Welcome everybody to today's market update. It is June 14th. It is 5:30 Eastern time, which is time for Sensei Market Update. We got a special guest here. We have the CEO of Revived in today, and I showed you Revived the last few chats, hinting at what this game was. There's a lot here. It's much more than a game. It's an entire ecosystem, and I'm glad to have Tom along for the ride. He's going to really educate us on everything that they have built or are going to build for this ecosystem. And it's really great to have you. Also, I have Poppy alongside to help answer any questions and help the conversation along. So Tom, you want to go ahead and just maybe introduce yourself? Give us a little bit of a background, like who you are. I know you have a really interesting story of kind of where you came from, but I'm sure people would really like to hear, your little bit of backstory for you.
Yeah, guys, thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure. And yeah, I'm CEO and founder of Revived Overworld. And guys, I will just tell you more about my background, how we came with an idea to make that project, so you might be understanding more then. And so yeah, we started with gaming in around 2012. It was at the beginning of the Minecraft game because Minecraft was released in 2011 with full version, and we started modding Minecraft from 2012. And shortly after, a lot of influencers came to ask to make server for them in Minecraft with games and so on. So one of the server became the biggest Polish server with over 4 million user base. And with those user base, we will be incorporating those 4 million users in Revive overall platform once we will be close to closed beta version and so on, right? And also in Minecraft, I was missing at that time that competitive and esport vibe because I was influenced with tournaments like Counter-Strike, League of Legends, and so on. So we picked the most competitive gameplay from Minecraft game mode actually, which is Bed Wars, and this is like most playable game in Minecraft. Most of the people play that game and so on. So it's already tested in Minecraft already, and we created a twist of that gameplay toward esport and competitive players' expectations. And we came with that to Microsoft to ask actually for permission to develop the tournament in physical location. We get that permission and we invite influencers with over 28 million followers to compete into that tournament. And also we invite the best players. We get sponsorship by Lego. Actually, we also create a Minecraft game for Lego as well. And we get their television stations, radio stations. So it was like a massive event. And the event was the biggest event in Minecraft in relate to the esport type of events. The biggest event worldwide in Minecraft tournaments, let's say like that. So, and yeah, after that success, we thinking about scale the project. So we started working on a game, and that what we did in Minecraft was a perfect test of what we are building right now, which is a Strifest game. And Strifest game will be the first game which will be released on Revive platform alongside Steam or Epic Games platforms. And yeah, so basically that was the test for that game which we are building right now. So the new game which we are building is influenced by the most popular Minecraft game mode shortly, right? So basically this is the story. The new team which we are working on, some of the team members works already for brands like Epic Games, Riot Games, Ubisoft, and so on. And we are right now growing the team to another team members who works even for Valorant. So there is like a lot of experience in that team to deliver triple A quality graphics because the new game which we are building is built on Unreal Engine 5, which is the most advanced gaming engine. So shortly, this is like the backstory where we I came from, and yeah.
So, Tom, thank you for for sharing all that. So, a lot of projects, we come in, we do AMAs, we talk with their team. A lot of people want to know kind of like what stage is the project at. I know you guys are planning on launching soon. How far out is all of the ideas that you put into all of the marketing and stuff, like the marketplace, the actual game, the mechanics of building your own suits of armor or weapons, or walk us through kind of where everything is right now, and how long until all of that stuff is actually live.
Yes, yes. Give me 1 second. I will just share my screen,
Oh,
maybe, if
great.
I can.
Yeah, please. We'd love that. Fantastic.
Okay. So I have to turn the alt here when I talking on PC. 1 second. Okay. So basically, I will share some views because usually, when we are talking to game, there's this important how the game looks like, right? And we are right now entering pre-alpha phase, so we are close to develop a playtest of the game, and we also plan in near future launch the token with in upcoming months, right? So we didn't, let's say, even start big marketing campaigns. We just showed some kind of videos on Twitter. We already get over 20,000 followers on Twitter. Already we get more than 150,000 views on the announcing video of the game without even launching campaign. So
Wow.
everything is before us. So we don't even launching like any marketing stuff going on. So it's looking really good. So basically, this is our current phase.
Okay.
And on our Twitter, you can actually check the videos with current gameplay, how it looks like. It was recorded from the game, right? So nothing like pre-made. Just follow us on Twitter or website like revive.game, and you will see the videos of how the stage currently looks like, right?
So did you basically kind of took Minecraft, kind of World of Warcraft? It has a Fortnite feel to it. When I watch some of the gameplay, I don't know if like that's what you were going for, but it kind of feels like you're trying to bring all of these unique experiences into one game and ecosystem. Is that kind of right?
We can say that, right?
Okay.
Because the game maybe it's familiar to Fortnite, but
Yeah.
of course, if it have more realistic graphics,
Yes,
this
it
is our
does.
aim. With the characters, we doesn't stick with any like lore on style because we want to have a mix of characters, like different vibes, different teams every season. So basically, the gameplay is taken from Minecraft. We also develop a building system, which we can see here on the screen. Let me sh
On the right hand side of the
change
screen.
the
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically, you will have a building system which is familiar to Minecraft and Fortnite players. Also, we have, like you can see, destruction of the arena. So this is also familiar for users who played like a Battlefield or even Fortnite, because in Fortnite you still can destruct the arena. So basically, this is like that. And what current gaming market shows, people like to play the games. Actually, they know from like different games because, for example, League of Legends, one of the biggest game, came from Dota, and Dota was a mod for World of Warcraft. The same with Counter Strike. Counter Strike came from mod for Half Life. So actually, people like to play games from different game modes, from different games, and so on and so on, right? So we are looking to aim that Minecraft and Fortnite players target, right? In our marketing campaigns, this is like the goal here.
What would you say? So, the game looks really great. I mean, it's pretty incredible. I know there's a plan to release, NFTs, and those act as different, maybe games themselves that people can take and build levels. Or can you walk us through? Walk us through your vision on those. I mean, I hate to kind of jump ahead, but I really am curious to know about what your plan is for that and how this ecosystem is really going to evolve and how long it takes to kind of build and do all that stuff.
Yeah. Why not? And so basically, most of the games are modded, right? Like Minecraft, Fortnite, GTA 5. So the question is, why not to give the opportunity for the users to mod the games? And this is what is the Revive platform. And here we are coming with the tools like no-code game maker, asset creator, and marketplace. So basically, Strifes is a base game for that platform because all those mechanics, all those assets, animations, characters will be available for the users to use in no-code game maker. So they don't actually have to develop those mechanics because this is what we are developing right now and giving for the users to use. So, for instance, there is a lot of like Web3 already platforms developing the tools, but they don't have game, and the game will attract the users. So once we will attract the users, others creators will want to take some like part of it by creating something like games experiences and monetize it, by the way, because also we are working something called realms, which is a servers where users will be able to host the games. And this is something like you can find in games like for example Sandbox or decentralized like lands, right? So on the lands you can actually host your experiences and games and monetize them. So you don't have to worry about server hosting, anti-cheats, how to set up different like technical stuff, what is on backend, because this is on us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all you have to worry is a creative way to make engaging games and experiences. And here we are meeting like the gap between Web 2 and Web 3 space by delivering fiat gateways, for example, for the users from Web 2 world, right? Because they don't have to like go much into Web 3 space. They just getting game items and so on by paying with fiat. And we just not forcing users to purchase NFTs. We just educating them. If you have some in-game item, you can actually mint it as NFT and resell them later on, make some revenues and so on. So with that approach, we're not losing any like Web 2 users here. And this is very important. And also with that approach, like delivering a high quality game and engaging game, we will attract much more users than any other like platforms here on the market as well. Yeah.
I know that a lot of game developers have sometimes an issue bringing people onto the platform to play. Usually bridging the gap between Web 2 and Web 3 is quite difficult. So would you kind of rely on your past experiences with everything that you built with the Polish servers, the 4 million players, all the things that you did successfully there to try to help funnel these people into playing, what you guys have built here?
Yes. So basically, I will start with that. This is how the game looks like in Minecraft, and this is how the game looks like right now. So basically, we aiming for that users who actually know that gameplay from Minecraft and already get bored in that and so on. And this is only rely on marketing with influencers, right? So if we will deliver quality content for influencers who already have audience based on Minecraft, this will be just easy like that to like play the game. And we also get very positive feedbacks already from influencers who played Minecraft and Fortnite, because we have that base of influencers we already work in the past. They have like altogether over 28 million followers and so on. And we think that this might be the next big game for them to promote, right? Because if you have audience in Minecraft, just show them the game which is influenced by Minecraft. And we had similar situation in the past in game called Hytale, but the game never came out, right? but the anticipation for the game was very big. It was announced also by some kind of Minecraft server, the biggest worldwide server, and anticipation for that game was even bigger than for GTA 5, right? And yeah, this is how we see to win this market, basically to promote that game within like Minecraft and Fortnite influencers, because this is like something for them. Yeah.
Got it. And so when we had our discussion previously before we came here, you had said that you're really interested in getting the game out very very soon over the next few months. Can you just walk us through what the actual timeline is that the project is going to launch, and then the game is the project launching at the same time as the game is launching, or is the project going to launch first and then the game's coming after? And then can you just walk us through what the timeline looks like? That'd be really helpful.
Yeah, so the timeline is like that. We first will be launching NFT drop. This is a free mint of NFT. Then we will be launching a playtest of the game. Then we will be launching a token for the game. Then we will be launching marketplace and other drops of NFTs and so on. And after that, we will be launching, of course, a game. We will be starting from a closed beta with a big campaign on Twitch with influencers and so on and so on. Then the full version of the game will be released, and we will be releasing partially some parts of the revived overworld project, like No Code Game Maker, Asset Creator, and so on and so on. So we want to start with the game, then we want to launch tools for making the games. So actually, once we will be starting with the game, shortly after, a lot of games, like tens of thousands of games, should appear made by the community, right? And also after that, we want to launch additional game modes to the Strifest game, like battle royales, death matches, and so on and so on. We also have plans for different other games, like we also making one survival game, which is already in the making, and we are thinking about having a version with Web3 features as well, which will be launched also on Revived overall platform. And also at the end, once the project will be much more on hype and so on, we will get a lot of attention. We want to launch an esport tournament in physical location, right? So basically, this is not like one-time play game. This is like a service which we want to keep for years, right? Like the servers we had in the past, because we had servers from like 2014 to till 2021. So we know already how to deal with long-term gaming products, right? So this will be long-term vision for us.
How is the token going to play into the ecosystem, as well as, some people that might want to play the game won't want to use, Web3 wallets and all of that stuff. So, I know there's a feature to, charge for skins, because that's a huge business with any game. And so are people able to pay for skins with the token or with a credit card? Walk us through kind of the business model surrounding the token and the company to make revenue and money to stay in business.
Yeah, so basically our business model is market proven situation here, because it's a free to play model. So users don't have to get any NFT just to play the game. So basically it works like in Fortnite or any other free to play game. And users, and also it's based on microtransactions basically, right? Also NFT sales and marketplace transaction fees. So if user want to buy something in game, they will have to use the fiat currencies, but on the back end, everything is going on with the blockchain side. So basically, this is like easy enter for them, right? So basically, they don't have to worry about wallets, how to get those tokens, because they actually buying the token, but it's everything on the back end, right? But if someone will want to buy something for the token, they will get a little discount, right? So people will get to used to for using the tokens to get some advantage in regards of fiat currencies, right? So besides that, users will be able to pay with fiat. There will be a lot of liquidity for the token as well, because every purchase, even with fiat, actually will make liquidity for the token as well.
Mm.
And also other things like utility for the token will be, of course, governance, right? So the users can participate in some kind of additional features for the platform and the game. And there will be also staking, but not only by getting more tokens, but also if you stake more, then you will get some extra rewards like ranks, special items. So actually, if you are a player and you want to look differently in the game and on the hub and so on, you will want to stake the token to get those extra limited items, because there will
Mm.
be only options by that, right? So and we know that this is the meaning of gaming, to play for fun. So actually, you will, as a user, like Web2 user, you will want to get that limited item. So this is how we deal with that. And there will be also, like I mentioned, discount for our like products. Like for example, if something will be buyable within fiat, if you buy it for tokens, you will get a discount, right? So there will be a lot of like circulation on the token as well here.
Great question from the audience from MMT. So thank you, MMT. It says, when a creator uses the playground to launch their own game, do they get a share of the revenue for that game, or and then do they also own the rights, or do you guys own the rights? How does that work?
So basically, if you want to monetize your game experience, right? You have to purchase the realm, and you are the owner of the realm, right? So this is like your rights to you can you can sell the land, you can sell what you already built on the realm,
Oh
right?
wow.
So if you create some kind of a game or experience, you can sell it basically if you want to, right? And this is one way, let's say, to make revenues. Another way is that you will get with your realm sub page on the marketplace. So basically, you can sell some items for your game, like ranks, passes, or maybe skins, something like that, whatever you want to have on your game. And also another thing is that there will be the users who will have the most engagement into the games. They will take part in revenue shares. So actually, we will share some revenues with the best creators on the platform as well.
No, that's really cool because everybody's looking for their next. Some people are really incredible at building levels in some of these games, and to be able to come in, if they really do take hold, like it's Minecraft, you could have millions of people playing on some of these levels, creating skins, and that could generate just an enormous amount of revenue, and it's really cool. So it sounds like the skins go across different realms. So like if I built this incredible realm and built all these really cool skins, and can somebody use in that's built a totally separate realm, could they like say, hey, I really like what they built in this with these skins, can I buy those skins and bring them into this other realm, or is it all realm specific, like what this realm only has these skins, but you see what I'm getting at here? Can skins go across all realms? Can players go across all realms to bring in multiple game assets? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
For example, there will be like different tiers of skins and so on. So basically, our own skins probably will be with most quality, and they will be available within every realms. But if someone creates something on their realms, other users can add those skins for their realms
got it.
as well, right? So if you buy something on different realms and someone will add it too, they will be accessible within all the realms on the platform as well. So basically, like this is how like metaverse should works, right? So basically, like that.
And then there's another question. Seems like this is more of a personal question from Ulsber. It says, would it be possible to build a RTS or tower defense game on the platform? So a different type of game. Can you just go in and buy one of the NFTs and create a different type of game on the ecosystem?
Yes, because we are creators of the game. On our Minecraft servers, we have like around 20 games usually, and there were like different games, like PvE style games, survival games, PvP games, right? And so on and so on. And we also have a lot of ideas to create different style of games. So there is like a freedom of creation here on the realm. So if you want to have RPG, survival game, and so on and so on, that's no problem to create that, right? With the tools which we will be providing.
Awesome. No, that's great to know. We've done a really good job, or you've done a really good job breaking down, what you guys are offering, the timelines. Are there any other important pieces of the project that you feel super important that we've missed or left out, that you can let us know?
To be honest, yeah, I were talking about we have a building system. I were talking about we will launch very shortly NFT collection, and you just have to go for the Twitter and Discord to sign up for the whitelist, right? This is like something upcoming, and also on our website revive.game, you can sign up for the playtest and most of the details will be announced soon. And by signing up for the playtest, looking for the following us on Twitter and Discord, you will also get to know about upcoming token as well. So it's
Okay.
worth to be there if you are interested in the project, right? Um, so yeah, basically, I think
Tom,
nothing is
how much are
missing
the
here.
NFTs? How much are the NFTs going to be? Like the realms, or how much are those going to be when they initially sell?
The free mint is have total supply of 600, so it's very like limited. And with the realms, we are thinking about 150K, something like that. The final number is not yet set up, so
Okay.
we still developing some kind of different options. But yeah.
Okay. No, that's great, man. And as we get closer, I know that there a lot of people were interested when we posted some information about the project. They were really interested to hear from you, and I'm glad we've covered most of the bases of the project. It'd be really great to kind of, when we get a little bit closer to launch, maybe have you back in for kind of like an update. I know some people would be very interested. Poppy, was there anything that you wanted to add? I know you wanted to be
Yeah.
here. Please, now would be definitely the good time.
Yeah, I'd love to jump in. Super excited that Tom is able to make it as well
Yeah,
too, and that you guys are connecting. The quality of the game looks,
it does look cool.
just better than a lot I've seen, and this is it's an opportunity to get into something that I think is going to start coming out. I know some things that you guys don't know that Tom can't say yet. That are, people that Revived is talking to currently right now, big players in the space, and they're in conversations with people that we all know and we all recognize in the space. So these things can't be let out yet because they're the type of things where when they say it, that's when the bigger dogs say it, that's when Revive can say it. So it would be really good for you guys to just make sure to follow all their socials. I know that there's likely going to be a fundraise that's going to happen within the Cryptonairz community,
Yep.
and to just know that I'm very bullish on them, and that this is something that I definitely support 100% in regards to some of the things I know are going to be coming out with this game and some of their partnerships, which is going to bring them to the next level for sure. So they're looking at doing some amazing things with this game and their platform, but I think their token as well too is going to do really, really, really special things. So yeah, happy again for the Cryptonairz to have another really awesome project in. I know I've been around here a lot lately, bringing in different projects and stuff. So I obviously really appreciate the Cryptonairz community. We've been involved with. I've been involved with Twin Protocol and Big Revived. There's different projects that I'm advising on. Most of those projects. So yeah, just once again, love getting everybody together to get good investment opportunities, to get in on something awesome so that we can all make some money together and do cool stuff together. So that's what I had to say, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your time as well, Tom, and always, Robert, you're amazing.
Appreciate you, Poppy. Always a pleasure. I enjoy our phone calls on a daily basis now, too. Those are always fun. Tom, thank you for sharing your vision and everything that you've worked hard on the last, it sounds like 10 years of your life, and really kind of coming down to the last few years that you've really focused to try to build something very unique and extraordinary for the Web3 space. And so we'll be here to support your vision and wish it all a very success. And we really thank you for your time today. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. We definitely will deliver something really decent quality for Web3 space, but we aiming to deliver top quality for Web2 space as well. So I hope those two worlds will combine, and this will be like perfect combination of what we are going to achieve here with this project with you guys, and just come on with the following for our social media and be updated on every news we share with you guys.
Great, Tom. Thank you so much, man. And we'll talk to you very soon. I'm going to get into some other crypto news, but you have a wonderful day. I know you're probably really tired. It's probably late where you are. So thank you so much for your time. We really do appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Aloha.
Take care, Tom.
All right. That was Tom, the CEO of Revived. I think it's actually a really cool game. I think it could be really special. And we're going to bring you more information. I'm going to work with Poppy and the team over at Revived. We'll probably, depending on what your response is as a community, we are going to work with them on a seed round for you guys. I'm interested in putting in a few $1,000 myself. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a nice project, and I'm just, like I said, I'm really bullish on what they have coming. Just seeing the quality of the game, seeing some of the connections that they currently have right now, but some of the stuff that they're the people that they're talking to right now that they can't quite release. Once they release, it's gonna really solidify them in the space to get the money that they need and go to market in a really cool way. So currently in a chat right now, figuring some of those things out with them and others as well too, and trying to get money raised for them, but they're doing good so far. So it's happy to get you guys involved, and I know it's going to be a good project for you guys. But I wanted to give my 2 cents there and say hi to everybody, but appreciate you, Robert. I'm going to jump out as well too, but you guys have a good market update, and we will chat a little bit later, bro.
All right. Thank you, Poppy. Appreciate you, brother. You take care.
Take care. See you guys.
All right, we're gonna get into some news real quick, but I want to just share something from my childhood. So, my brother, if you don't know, I have a brother. He's 9 years older than me. He's a half brother. He used to bring over his friends, and we'd have like 20 people in our house at a time, and we would all play these, like land events. And Bomberman was one of my favorite games. I was actually really good at it. I would smack down and these guys were all much older than I was. And so this is the Bomberman that I remember playing. This is on Sega. Is this Sega Genesis? Yeah, it was on Sega Genesis. And you can actually hook up a bunch of different TVs and a bunch of different platforms. And you'd each start in different places of the map. You place bombs and you move along. Oh my God. That just brought some really good times back in my life. And I wanted to share that with everybody. So let's turn on the webcam here again. Now you can see me, and let's get into some news. Any other questions from the community as far as what we just listened to? I have it on SNES, man. I would do a seed round for this. All right, good to know. We are definitely going to make that possible. Yes, Bomberman is the bee's knees. Oh my goodness, such good times. I feel like a lot of us, if we could actually get together and play some of these games, we'd have such a good time. All right, let's take a look. Let's refresh this real quickly. I am sharing my screen, so if you want to pay attention to what I am showing, please click on the icon for my screen. It looks like the market is red again. We do have TON coin on the top 100. TON is actually up almost 12% here to $8.16. If you're not familiar, we've been talking about TON for several months here. It's actually Telegram's blockchain, and I think $8 is still probably a low price for this. This is at a $20 billion market cap. I do think this is going to go a lot higher, to be quite frank with you. But hey, definitely want to put that on your list. I know there's a lot of developers trying to build on TON, a lot of DGen community coins building on TON. And if I do some trading on TON, I use a Telegram trading bot that trades for me, and it's a little bit easier to use than trying to use some of the platforms. If you actually DeFi Llama, there's actually here. If you remember this. A few months ago, we were talking about what the best places for money would be right now. And I told you that there was a lot of liquidity and people moving onto the TON network. And I also told you that there would be opportunities to get into some of these different protocols on TON. If you look at the TON ecosystem over the last month, look at this, 25% up, 89% up, 41% up, right? 65% up. I told you that the two biggest chains that people trade on with TON ecosystem is Stone.fi and DDust. DDust is up 403% in a month. Okay, this is part of coming to Sensei Chats and learning about this. I went over this at least 3 or 4 different times in Sensei Chat. So you could have made a huge gain just getting into these ecosystems early. Now, if you want to say, all right, Sensei, maybe I missed this, but how do I do this again? What you need to be paying attention to is this. If you're taking a look at this TVL and you're noticing a huge shift, like we were talking about this back in April, it was a few months ago, but this is like early 2024 here. This thing took off. It took off, right? And if you're finding other ecosystems that are getting a lot of value moved onto them, a lot of volume is picking up, right? You still have the volume picking up, stable coins, everything is picking up on that network. Go down into DeFi Llama and look at everything that's built on top of or inside of this ecosystem. And these are usually really good places that you can make some money. Like there's liquid staking, there's lending, there's derivatives here. Every single chain is going to have some of these, and the dexes are probably the best places that I would go if I was you to make some of these easy gains in the crypto space. So. Just kind of rounding out here the top 10, top 100, you have Tron's up about 3%. I'm interested to know, are you interested in getting into like old bull market projects from past like 2020, 2021 cycle, 2017 cycle? Are you guys interested in more of like these older projects that have been around a while? Or are you interested in like new things that are launching that might have, more of a vibrant community? Because I feel like once something launches and years go by, people leave, right? People change. They change communities. They change who they're talking to, and it just feels like some of these older communities, yes, they have a lot of value in them, but it doesn't feel like they have total like the community that's there supporting them. I don't know. I'd be interested to hear what your guys' thoughts are. I got StoneFi, but not DDust. I wish I got some of that now. Hey, at least you listened months ago and you make some money. That's really what's the important part here. I can lead you to the water, right? What was that whole saying, right? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Like I can show you the information, but it's always up to you to what you want to do with that information. XRP down 5%. Man, just gets a bad rap all the way around here. Flare 2.25 cents. Ethereum is down 5.74%. It's at $3,477. Is anyone buying Ethereum right now? I don't know. I just think there's probably more money to be made on layer 2s on Ethereum. I did see some crazy price targets of Ethereum. People saying Ethereum's going to go to 20,000. Eventually, I believe it, but I do think maybe that's next market. I don't know if you're going to hit 20,000 Ethereum in this market. I think that is crazy money. You would be talking about, imagine an 8x Ethereum from here. It's too much money. You'd be looking at like a $2 trillion Ethereum market. That's a lot. I think you're talking like 2030 maybe for something like that. But anyways, let's get into some other news here. I'm still holding my Jenner bag. I'm up about 25 grand on my Jenner bag since I told you that I was buying this between 2 and 3 million. I'm still holding. I still think that if they're able to successfully get, the MAGA wing of people that buy political tokens into this token, I think it's going to do really well. Also, I've been telling you over the last few weeks that the Japanese dog narrative have been heating up, and I have been sharing. So I am in some of these alpha groups. And the great lady trader's in there. And I don't know how she gets her hands on so many amazing pieces of information, but she does. And she shares it with me. And as soon as she does, I end up sharing it with you. And since these are more of like the DGen community coins, I'm actually putting them into the DGen channel because I don't really want to post something that has a super high risk. I don't want to post that in Ultra Bowl or Alpha Sensei, because what happens is most of you don't live in the crypto space, right? You're not on the crypto market 24/7, and these tokens move up very fast, and then they can go to nothing very fast. And if you're not watching it, people will tend to lose money. So I post these things that I'm getting into the DGen chat, and let me just show you some of these. Right, I got the chart on some of these. Let me just show you this. Kai, this thing went on a tear. I posted this. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just show you here. This thing did it like a 10x in a day from when I had posted about it. And so I know it ran up. I made some money. Let's see here. 6/12. Let me see. Is this the right? June. So it's June 14th. 6/12. Let me go market cap here. Let me zoom out here and show you this real quick. 6/12, and the time on that was 8:59 a.m. Okay, let me show you this. 8:59 a.m. Would you agree that's like right in this area? So let's just measure this. I'll do it from the top of this thing just to make it so I don't take it from the bottom. But this thing went up 882% in a day. Oh man. Oh shit. I made some money here. I'm not gonna lie. This was really nice. It has since come back down, and it looks like it's maybe doing a little bit of retesting here. We'll see if this takes off. I like that it's on Ethereum. A lot of liquidity on Ethereum. But man, this was a nice little move in just one day. You could see that people were taking profits here, and I don't know. Is that a double top? I need Sean's TA skills to tell me exactly what's going on in this chart. But anyways, another project that has been going is Higher. Now, if you remember, I posted this in DGen maybe a week ago, at 8,000 market cap. It is hard to buy in a large amount of this token because there's not a liquidity. There's not a lot of liquidity, so it's very difficult. But this thing has gone up, what, 700%? 700% is about 56,000. Yes, it's gone up about 700% since I posted it. I do think this is something that I'm going to be hanging on to for a little bit longer here. I've been talking with the CEO of Cryptonairz, and he believes that he can get this to 500K or possibly $1 million. He says there's a lot of updates that are going to be coming. Actually, they're probably sitting in my DMs here. I just can't click on it and show you because he'd probably get mad at me. But there's going to be a lot of announcements, and he knows a lot of people. So I think this is easy money. When he told me about it at 8K, I told you about it at 8,000 market cap, and I hope you were able to get it and make some money. There's also there was 3 of them, right? There was Cairo, Kochi, and Kai. Kochi, this thing went up too, right? I posted this. Kochi Ken. Let me see here. Kochi Ken. Let me just, I like to work with exact numbers here, guys. I don't want to tell you something and it's wrong. So let me just, Kochi. Let me just pull up Ken, see if it pulls up Ken. I think this one was more yesterday. This one, 8:59 p.m. Oh yeah, this was as I was going to bed. I still got on and I sent you this project. This thing went up, maybe like it went up like 150%. It's come back down, but it's retesting. I think we're still up. I think I posted this at like 700,000 or 800,000. So we're still up about 100% right now on this project, but I do still have a bag of this. I posted this as well. This was posted at around 7 to 8 million. This is up about 30 or 40% in the last few days. There have been an insane, like I've been madly posting in the DGen chat, and actually most of the stuff I'm posting has gone up, which is really, really nice to see, especially the DGen market. There's also Kuri. I'm actually down on this position a small bit. I got into this at about 1.7 million. It's at 1.5 million now, but I am holding these 3 tokens. I roughly say I'd probably made about $14,000 or $15,000 in profit just by trading some of these meme coins in the last few days. It's been a really good month, to be honest with you. I've been taking profits left and right. My strategy here is if it goes up a few 100%, I'm taking like 20 or 30% out. All right. Usually, what'll happen is the project will have an initial spike and it will come back down, and then you need marketing, you need new holders to get in, you need a whole bunch of good things to happen. What's really nice about most of these is it's on Ethereum. There's a lot of money on Ethereum, and so it's a little bit easier to pump Ethereum tokens than it is to say let's pump a TON token or something else, right? Because you just have a ton of liquidity on Ethereum. Let me just show you this really quickly so you know what I'm talking about. Ethereum, you almost, $418 billion worth of liquidity on this chain. So there's a lot of money to be made. And yeah, I'll keep posting these if you guys want. If you're making money, if you're having a little fun. I did see some people were following me into some of these plays. So, understand though, 99.9% of these projects are going to go to zero. So if you're not actively taking profits and having a strategy, don't even trade this. Don't even trade this. The reason I am doing a little bit more right now is because of the crypto market's been like trading sideways. And other than the seed round opportunities that I've been getting into, degen coins have been always there, especially in the last, 6 to 8 months, right? They've been pumping. So, they're trying to get over at the Shiba Inu crowd here. The cousin of the friendly Shiba Inu is now an Ethereum blockchain. I think these tokens can do really well, right? And so I even said in the last few Sensei chats, and I posted in Alpha Sensei that there's a new Japanese trend, a new Japanese dog trend happening right now. Could be the start of a new meme degen trade. So I'm letting you guys know anything that I'm doing in the space, and I hope you guys are having a little bit of fun with all of this. So let's keep it going. Let's get a little bit more serious here. Can't get more serious just yet. Andrew Tate launched a token. And there have been so many versions of this different scam that I've kind of stayed away from it. But I know some people are heavily, they think Daddy Tate or whatever his name is, Andrew Tate is a god or whatever. But I guess he burned 40% of the supply worth $110 million. He's made this video.
Burn it.
I don't know. All right. Well, hey, if you like Andrew Tate, this is his token, I believe. So I'm not going to trade it, but it's there if you wanted some information. Always trying to give you more information about how you can actively trade better, build new skills. There's always different technologies that you can be doing. You could be checking dev wallets. All kinds of things. Here's a breakdown on different things. You can use Tweet Scout, different things that you could be doing. I'm going to post this link in the Discord. I know this is not for everybody, so keep posting, please. I wait for the double to remove initial, and I never lose unless it doesn't double. Steve, that's what does it say? You always double 11, blackjack? That's good, man. I'll keep posting. Snipers make millions, right? This is how you can become a better sniper. Cycle of market emotions. You always want to be trying to get in and out during this phase. If you kind of hang on past this euphoric phase and denial, fear, and panic, you're just going to lose everything, right? And you know what? Flux Beam, this is actually something that I use on Twitter to check rags, avoid rug pulls and rags, rug pulls. This is actually a great free trading bot. You just type in the address of the token and you click Rug Sniffer, and it tells you, about the liquidity pool. It tells you about the dev wallets. It tells you about minting tokens. It tells you about all this stuff. There's really great tools, and this is how to use all of those. So I'm gonna put that and leave that with you too, because you gotta always be sharpening your skills out here, guys. Okay, Anthony Popliano is a very big figure in the crypto space. And he's interviewing Vanek, portfolio manager and head of digital asset research, makes bold predictions for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So he's interviewing this guy that gives some pretty unique price targets for different tokens. And this is where I believe my head got the $22,000 Ethereum. Let me play this.
What is your bullish case for Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana right now out of the research?
Yeah. So out of the research, the official price target on Bitcoin is 325,000, which is half the market cap of gold. We're going to have some new research soon that incorporates the layer 2 opportunity and should send the price target higher. For ETH, the new report dropped today, 22,000 per coin. We estimate that the network is going to produce $70 billion of free cash flow by 2030, 33 times that. And then Solana, our base case was $300. That base case is obsolete now because we used a lower market share number for Solana because of some of the technical debt. And they've made a lot of progress. So bull case on that, 3,000.
Solana going to 3,000. He did say by 2030 though. So it might be not this cycle, next cycle. But people are bullish on Solana. I do think Solana has to get some things worked out though. It always, I've lost the ability to make a lot of money on Solana because transactions don't go through. So it's kind of like, that's why I've been trading a lot of Ethereum lately, just because Solana has some issues. This is from Rect Capital. The fact that Bitcoin is struggling to break out is beneficial to the overall cycle. Bitcoin has never broken out of this early and post-halving period. If it did, the cycle would be accelerated to such a point that the bull market would simply be shorter than usual. This continued consolidation is enabling the price to resynchronize with historical halving cycles so that we get a normal, usual bull run. So I guess, chart analysts that have been around in multiple cycles think that this is a good thing. I've seen other people talking about this. I'm okay with this, right? This gives me time to find some more seed round opportunities. This gives me time to have a little bit of fun in the degen space before things get really serious. I have a few different things that I'm doing right now, to try to make a sizable sum so I can move those into some more assets with actual utility before this whole thing really kicks off. So this doesn't bother me. I think this is a great time for people that need to catch up, that need to learn about what they're actually getting into, what the narratives are, what's super important about the crypto industry right now. This is a really good time for people. I know when things aren't going insane, some people get stressed out or depressed or whatever it is, but just know that this is all part of the normal cycle. And it always can't be going up. And these are really good times to sharpen your skills. Senator Mike Lee introduces bill to abolish the Federal Reserve. I don't know what is going on in the United States right now, but we're just making stuff up right now. Like you need to get bipartisan support to bring any resolution and pass a resolution. You're never going to get bipartisan support trying to abolish the Federal Reserve. I did see they wanted to abolish income tax, right? That's one of Trump's ideas, to abolish income tax. Okay. All right. And tariffs are going to pave the way for, I don't know, man. People just, I feel in today's market, they just blurt out whatever they want to say to get votes, and they don't actually have a plan about any of this shit. And it kind of bothers me. I don't know. I just see all these people on Twitter. This is great. We're getting rid of, no one's going to pay taxes ever again. Yeah. Let's just see how well the hospital system, the police, the fire, how all of that stuff, the military, right? How any of this stuff is going to work without anybody paying any bills. I don't know, but hey, I guess it's one of those things. Here is the Bitcoin chart here. This is, I guess, the big arrow is where we are, bear trap. This is first sentiment extreme. We are in this little bear trap, and then this obviously is where you want to be taking your profits, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't be like me in the last market where I held on to some of my assets that just went down here. I literally, I was holding on to some assets. I was going on vacation. I went on vacation. I was in the middle of the ocean on a cruise, and it was, I can't remember exactly. This was maybe 4 or 5 months after 2022 had started. It was right in that early kind of phases where I thought the market was going to come back. I didn't know what I didn't know at the time, and I lost a lot of money. So don't be like the old me. Just make a plan to exit. Never, and no one's ever going to call the exact top on every asset. But if you have a plan to get out of most of your assets here, and then you can buy back down here, you're going to make a lot more money in the next cycle if you can do that and have that right timing. And we'll talk about it here as that goes on. And this is, psychology phases. I just, that when things are just getting too insane and everything, you're making money everywhere, this is where you need to be planning on getting out. This person has built a trading strategy with ChatGPT-4. And I know some people are interested in doing things like this, an automation, and some people aren't. So I'm going to post the thread in the Discord. And if you want to build your own trading bot, please follow this and do that. I always call the top. That's where I buy. Steve, dude, you're not, I've done it too, man. I've done it too. And it's a learning experience. And I think after you lose a considerable amount of money, you learn not to do that next time, right? I don't think in the last bull market, I don't think I invested in any seed round opportunity. I think I got into like pre-sales, and I thought I was doing really good when I did that. Now I look back and I'm like, man, I was really naive, and I just didn't know what I didn't know at the time. I don't think there's very few projects that I'm like, hey man, I should buy into this pre-sale, because usually depending on the vesting terms of that project, there's going to be a lot of tokens that come on the market for that. And any crypto project is going to have an initial kind of really bullish momentum. The project is going to pay for marketing. There's going to be AMAs. There's going to be people paying attention. And usually after that bullishness is finished and the project actually has to get back to work on building what the next phase of that project is, you get that lull period. And that's really probably the best time to get into that project, before something else happens. But anyways, SEC praises tokenization for the first time, may remove the need for most intermediaries. I haven't seen this on some like legit news channels yet, so I don't know if I'm going to get into this too much. BSCN. I'm going to wait for something more mainstream to cover this to see if this is, what's happening, but it would be great to see the SEC actually come around on tokenization and just the crypto market in general. CZ will be released from prison in September. Alts backed by Binance will skyrocket. Okay. All right. This person scanned 500 projects to find the ones that should grow the most. Here's 10 alts with the highest potential on Binance. Now, the reason people like to buy Binance tokens is it's a great idea. You have 170 million customers globally that use Binance. Binance is connected everywhere. And so this is a really good strategy for people that maybe are newer in the space. They haven't been able to get into seed rounds or really, really decent pre-sales, I guess. But anyways, here are the narratives you need to be looking for. Real world assets, AI, GameFi, DePIN, and DeFi. Narrowed it down there. There's BNB chain. You can actually buy BNB if you want to. I'm not buying BNB at this price. Pendle. We talked about Pendle last chat. Pendle is a DeFi protocol for trading yield, allowing users to tokenize, trade, and manage their yield-bearing assets for promotional returns in various market conditions. We are Tellor. TRB. Tellor is the centralized Oracle protocol providing immutable, verified data on-chain. It supports spot prices, complex pricing specs, voting results, and custom data that needs permissionless network. There's also Marlin protocol or Pond. I've not actually heard of this one. This is 169 million. Marlin is a verifiable computing protocol that uses TEE and ZK-based co-processes to delegate complex workloads over a decentralized cloud. That is complicated. Renzo protocol or Rezo is liquid staking or RLT. Mave protocol, also known as Mave, is a DeFi infrastructure with revolutionary AMM, maximizing capital efficiency with automated liquidity. This is at 97 million. Combo, and there's a few other here. So I'm just going to post all of these. If you want to take a look at these in your spare time, please do so. There's definitely some names there that I Don't know. Here's a list of real world asset. BlackRock obviously has been investing into this. Everyone's kind of getting into the tokenization, real world asset tokenization market. Analysts believe by 2030, real world asset tokens could reach 16 trillion. Currently, it stands at 60 million, which is pretty insane, right? There's a lot of growth here. 60 million to 16 trillion. I mean, wow. There's CTC, our credit coin. This is at 207 million. C-Pool, which is Clearpool Finance. This is at about 99 million. There's Dusk Foundation. We've talked about this a lot. Dusk Network is an L1 protocol that uses unique consensus mechanism. This is 176 million. Goldfinch, we talked about this a lot. Maple Finance, we've discussed this in the past, but anyways, here is a great list of real world asset tokenization projects if that is what you're interested in the crypto space. Let me post that. A few other things I want to get to here. StorageChain LLC and Honeycomb LLC. So Yahoo News actually picked this up. This was news put out just a few days ago. Los Angeles, California. StorageChain LLC is a pioneering Web3 decentralized storage leveraging IPFS technology. Is thrilled to announce a strategic partnership with Honeycomb LLC, a trailblazer in migrating traditional data storage to the blockchain. This collaboration marks a significant milestone in the realm of data management, combining StorageChain's cutting-edge decentralized storage solutions with Honeycomb's Q's expertise in litigation support industry. Honeycomb Q has extensive data management expertise, and they're also serving some of the largest companies in the oil and gas industry. Remember when I hinted to you that they were working in this area? Oh, there you go. All right. I have been wait, hold on. Is Multiple here? No, he left. No, he's here. There he is. Hey man, you want to talk to us about what's going on here and you know what's to be expected? I know, I mean, if there's anyone to ask, it's you, right?
It's the most exciting partnership in my personal opinion that we have, and there are a couple reasons for it. Law firms, I just wrote a white paper on it actually that'll be published next week. Law firms have this problem where they have literally like semi truckloads of pallets of boxes of data for discovery. One real world example was the Trump fraud trial. I'm not bringing it up in a political way. I'm just saying you get slammed with discovery.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Got a semi truck full of boxes. So what these folks do is they actually scan them, categorize them, make them searchable, and they're pumping that data onto our network. You mentioned the oil and gas industry. I can't name names because I've worked with these companies in the past, and they're not real kind with you if you use their name.
Okay. But
3 out of the top 5 oil and gas companies in the country use them, and all 3 of them have current projects to digitize all paper assets. No more paper. Everything's going digital. That will also be on our network. In addition, it's not released yet, but I mean, it's been announced, but it's not actually released to the public yet. They're also going to be a reseller for us. We're white labeling the interface so that they can turn around and sell our storage space to their customers. So that's pretty exciting.
It sounds like you know, our original thought before you started working for StorageChain is we like this solution. We think they have a smart team. They know what they're doing, and it seems like we knew what we knew. We were just very early to what we knew.
Right, I would agree. I think we're kind of getting traction now.
Yeah.
You know, we're literally bringing on terabytes of data. The system's working really well. We're getting ready to release the 2.0 version of the node code, which is drastically better than what we have. That'll probably be next week. The other thing I'd mention, not to like completely distract the conversation.
You're good.
But you know, we made a partnership with Dedicated Core.
Okay.
And they built custom packages for us. Their reliability has not been what we need it to be.
Oh wow. Okay.
we're constantly chasing down red nodes. I'm really excited about a partnership we've got with a company called NerdNode, and they will kind of, Rob, this concept will sound familiar to you. They take node projects and they basically make one-click installer. So you just put the information in, and they build and run your nodes. But they also do maintenance. They also do upgrades. They also do all that. So those guys have it figured out. They've got about $1.5 million ARR. So I mean, they're not like a small fry. These guys are a real business. They really know what they're doing. And we're doing a joint promotion. There'll be a lot more information close to the end of the month, but we're doing a big, massive 4th of July kind of joint release thing with them that I'm really excited about.
Okay, and I know. Well,
Yeah, I mean, gee, that does sound familiar, doesn't it, buddy?
dude, dedicated core. It's a full-time job checking my nodes, and I hate it. I'll be honest
I
with
know.
you. I hate it. So, it's good to hear that we're gonna have other solutions. Maybe at the end of the month, I will move fully off dedicated core and onto this new solution. If it works better.
Planning to. I personally am planning to.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go, straight from the man himself. If you don't know, Mulsober basically went into Storage Chain and be like, "Hey, man, I'm now the VP of technology." Like that's how he works. So, man, congratulations on everything that you've been able to achieve there
Thank you.
and
I appreciate
helping
that.
that team. You know, we love to see people that come in, work in the community, work with all of our members, and then go on to be you have such a cool job, man. So,
It's a pretty cool job.
I'm really, really happy for you, man. I'm really genuinely excited for you. And I'm really, I do think that, once everything kind of catches up, and then I know they're working on marketing too, because I've been hinting to them about Web3 marketing. They've been doing a great job getting the messages out to the Web2 audience. Now it's time to get the Web3 marketing going. And I think now that they have the technology sound, the nodes are sound, man, I think this could definitely be a decent moneymaker now for this bull market. So I'm really, really excited. Congratulations, man. And is there anything else, any other alpha you wanted to share and talk to us about?
We're going to be needing, in the short term, we're going to need to start kind of getting more nodes online. We're going to need more network storage because we already have a commitment. We've got a petabyte and a half now.
Wow.
And petabyte and a quarter is already spoken for. So we're going to have to start reaching out to like the node type people who want to run nodes
Sure.
to get more storage on the network. I really think the nerd node thing where we can reach out to a whole different class of person. Like I'd probably say 70% of the users I work with don't even know what SSH is, right? They're not nerds like me. So this will be like a one-click, put in your information, done. So I think that'll let us expand the network a lot. So that's another thing I'm really excited about. But no, I think that's about all the cool stuff I can share right now.
I love that, man. I love that 20% of rewards for nodes lords who want to compound other rewards. I think they've reduced it, right? Are we 10% now? Yeah, they had to reduce it. We got 20% when we were like really early, but you can't run 20%. No, like you're just going to get decimated. So they reduced it.
I was trying to prop up the network to get it started. We had to have storage to sell to customers before we could sell it.
Okay.
Now it's 10%. The next payout is July 1st. After that, it'll be every other month on the 1st.
Oh, okay.
That's the current structure.
All right. Well, fair enough. Don't forget to check your notes.
Wants to, not to give a marketing pitch, but if anybody wants to set up a node or wants help, I'm here in the community. I'm in their community. I'm here to help however way I can.
Fair enough, man. We appreciate that. Anyone needs help with Storage Chain, getting up a new node, getting help with their old nodes, Mulsober is there. Travis is there to help you out. So thank you, man. Congratulations on your success. And man, if Storage Chain goes like bananas, I will come online and I will just look in the camera and say I told you so. I can't wait. I know that's gonna happen, but I can't wait for that to happen. So congratulations, man. All the storage is pretty much done. I love it. So awesome, man. Let's see how high this thing can fly. All right, cool. And I mean, if you were wondering, Storage Chain is at a penny right now. So below 300K market cap. as more people find out about this, the volume ticks in. This is going to do well. So that's all we'll say about that. There's a few other things I wanted to get into towards the end here. It looks like Xi Sentry node holders are at the cornerstone of our staking system. They secure the network to ensure the integrity of the Xi blockchain. Even without a Sentry key, community members are eligible in eligible regions can convert Xi to ESXAI and join the staking pool at app.xi.games. So if you have Xi rewards and you're not staking some tokens on one of these staking pools, you're missing out on some extra rewards. I highly recommend that you go do that so you can get maximize rewards. I haven't even got my first node payment yet because I've been taking this thing at 6 months at a time. I think I'm maybe 2 months out of getting my first. I wanted to time it with the market being better, right? Because I kind of figured there'd be this little lull period in the market. And so I figured I'd want my tokens kind of starting in September, October, when the market is really going better. And so, hey, this is all free money though, right? From when we got into this. So anything it pays out after is just free money. It's really quite fun. There's a few other things I want to get to, then I'll stop streaming and then we'll talk about some details here. Just reminder, SHX Stronghold, last 48 hours, 37 trust lines created, 242 funded, 3.3 million tokens burned from the total supply. Current total supply is 14 billion. It's not a huge impact in supply, but it's something, right? When you look at this number, you're like, oh my God, that's a lot. But then when you look at this number, you're like, oh, well, it's not that much, right? Because it's a fraction. But anyways, good information to have. Season 2 is here for Xi as well. I want to just go over this with you because I know people buy nodes and then they forget about stuff. Season 2 is here and it comes with the Genesis of Xi Vanguard. Vanguard is reserved for the most engaged Xi gamers. Players who make it into the Vanguard will be celebrated during Season 2. Players will play games on Xi, use DApps on Xi, earn rewards in such game assets. Let me play this.
Xi Odyssey Season 1 set records as the most successful Galaxy campaign of all time, with over 500,000 connected wallets, 5 million peak daily transactions, and 175 million in player rewards. And now, it's time to get ready for more. This June, the Xi Vanguard Genesis officially launches. Get ready to quest across numerous games launching on Xi, try out new dApps across the Xi ecosystem, and conduct builder quests for developers and game studios. Get ready to join the Vanguard on June 10th. Play, build, and conquer with Xi Vanguard Genesis.
This is great. I mean, anything that brings more people into the ecosystem for Xi is going to be good. All right. That is the gist of the info and alpha that I wanted to bring to you today. I'm going to stop streaming and join my community for a little bit of, fireside chat that we don't record. So if you want to be a part of this ever, you can join Cryptonairz for free for a few days. Come in. Or you can pay the monthly fee and join us in all the cool stuff that we do behind the scenes, seed rounds, and all the alpha that is shared in the community. Some people find it extremely helpful, and I hope to see you around. Aloha.